Hey YouTubers and gamers and everybody in between. My name is Brian and welcome to my channel. Now, it has been a while since I last did a video, from my room. The last video I actually did was back in the middle of October when I was in Florida doing a recording of a Delta, no, well, it was an Air Force rocket launch from my point in St. Augustine, Florida, where they were launching at a little after midnight from Cape Canaveral in Florida. So go check that out there. But I'm going to do an unboxing video. It's been over a year. Where have I been? Working. I now work nights now, so, doing, these kind of videos gets to be kind of hard because, I come home and I don't want to disturb anybody else who's trying to sleep with me blabbering on and stuff. So what am I going to unbox? Well, obviously, since you clicked on the link, you're going to see that I have the game Starlink, which is on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. What is Starlink? Starlink is a game made by Ubisoft. If you've ever played No Man's Sky, which, disclaimer, I haven't, but the reviewers say that that's what they're compared to. It is a sci-fi shooter, spaceship shooter. You're in space, ground attack, and everything. I apologize if I'm sweating. It's warm in here. But the premise is that you're in your crew travels to Atlas. It's just called Battle for Atlas. Starlink Battle for Atlas. Your commander gets kidnapped by a bad guy, warlord type of thing. I forget his name. And then you have to go through, various worlds and, make friends, destroy enemies, all within the comforts of your spaceship. Or if you have more. Now, what makes this game so unique is that this is Ubisoft's entry into the Toys to Life market, which, if you remember correctly, if you don't know what Toys to Life are, Toys to Life are physical toys that have a chip inside of them that interact with, that when you connect it with a specific video game, it'll come to life within the video game. Disney did it with Disney Infinity, which is now defunct. Lego did Lego Dimensions, which is now defunct. Activision, and I'm not going to talk much about Activision. You better get your act together, Activision. They made Skylanders. I do believe Skylanders is still around. I don't collect them. But the most popular, one of the most famous, is Nintendo's Amiibo, which are, let me get a character here. This is Bayonetta, and this is for the Super Smash Brothers series. I haven't unboxed it. I've had it for, about a year now. That's what's happened lately. But they have a chip on the bottom. I'll let you... That golden disc, there's a chip that inside, in this first case, it was the Wii U, which you tap it and, you can train your fighter for Super Smash Brothers Wii U at the time. I know that they've come out with the Smash Brothers Ultimate, but now you can do it on the Nintendo Switch. I have a Switch too. I just got it, a few months ago. I apologize for not doing a unboxing video then. I wanted to get into it, but Ubisoft is now the fifth entry into the toys to life, and they start off. Sorry if my voice travels away, but they start off, with the starter kit, and they've decided to do 3 different kits, and yes, I bought all 3. Little backstory: I took advantage of the holiday shopping season, at which, and as of this recording, January 14th, 2019, you can get still half off. I guess they're still trying to promote it, or else the game really isn't as good as they thought it would be. But, to me, I like spaceships, and I figured, yeah, why not? So you start off with your starter kit. In this case, this is the Xbox One version. You get a spaceship, a pilot, in this case 3 weapons, and behind here is what I think is a downfall of this game, in that you mount the ship onto your controller, and you have to play the game while holding the ship at the same time. Yeah. But Ubisoft, excuse me, I'm trying to let it go to my eyes, but Ubisoft partnered with Nintendo and did something and went a step ahead. Not only do you get everything with Starlink, all the other stuff that you buy with Starlink works cross-platform, but they also did Star Fox. So you have the Archwing, you have Star Fox himself, you have the normal pilot, which that is Mason Rana. He's the default, but in this case, because of the extra pilot, you only get 2 weapons this time. But the cool thing is that you get Star Fox ship. So we're going to do an unboxing of this, and I'll show you the controller mount and stuff that comes with each. And yes, just to show, I do have the PS4 version. Now, backstory. Why would I want all 3 versions? Well, like I said, I took advantage of when they were half off. I bought this, a little after Black Friday, when I bought it during Black Friday weekend for $35. These normally sell for $75. $40 off. Well, why not? A few weeks later, excuse me. Sorry, the sound travels. Let's see, who was it? Newegg, I think, sold. Sold these for $20 each. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll get that. And then later on, I decided to get the ships, and on December 30th, they decided to end. That was a Sunday. They decided to end the sale, and I ordered from GameStop and Target the weapons and other pilots that don't come with the ships, because each separate toy comes with at least a pilot and one weapon. So, and I haven't gone into the game that much to be able to say that, this does that. You can find that on the website, or, go check out all the other, YouTube channels that talked about this. I know that they've done it. This game's been out since November, so I am kind of late. Darn. So let's just do the Nintendo Switch version. So we do this. This is the front. That's the side. It tells you all the stuff. The R-Wing, flamethrower, Frost Barrage, Fox McCloud, and Mason Rana. Star Fox is the group, with Falco, Skippy, Hop. I think it's Hoppy. Yeah. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments below. It's the bunny. I know Skippy's the frog. But the four guys make up Star Fox. That's the group name. Fox McCloud is the main guy. So, but the cool thing with the Switch version is that you get extra content. Unfortunately, you have to download other content. So if you're watching this 10 years from now, I really doubt that they would have the servers on by then, of which then you still have, a good, something good to mount, which, I intend to show off and stuff. So let's just open this and I'll show you. So you get the Starlink game. Yeah. And it just comes with the game itself. Nothing, spectacular about that. And let's see, put that there. You get a nice poster. So I'm just gonna put these in. I'm gonna confess here. I bought this version a couple of weeks, about a month after I got my Nintendo Switch, and I've already unboxed this. I have already opened it, so that's why I probably went, how's he able to know that? So I decided, for purposes, to rebox this. It was kind of easy. So you get Mason Mana. Now these pilots, the small figures, they're good. The way they interact is, you see this little outcropping. That's a chip, and it'll insert. And I'll show you what it looks like. But the plastic in here. So you get Fox McCloud. Yay. And ooh. Don't want to break it. Okay, so this is the R-Wing. So, and you have the black ports here. You mount weapons, and these are hot swappable. So in the game, with all the other stuff that you have, you can swap out the weapons at will, and they will pop right in. Let's see, flamethrower. Yeah. Frost barrage. Ooh. Try not to rip. So, yeah, you got the connector down there. It is reversible. And this is the mount for Nintendo Switch. Now, hold on. Let me find my... Here we go. Now, I bought multiple colors of the Switch Joy-Cons. I even got some from Japan, because they're Japan exclusives. Actually spent less on getting it from Japan than if I bought it, if it was available in America, which they are not, unless you get them through eBay. But the Joy-Cons go in here. So, and you put in a pilot, and then you put the ship on top. Now there's a port right here, and bigger port on the bottom. And you play like this. And this is the starting point of... So, you play like this. And since they are hot swappable, I've even played this the cool thing is that you can pull the wings off and put, the weapons directly on. So, and I did this one time. It was just that. I actually just played the game with the ship looking like that. Now, the cool thing with the R-Wing is that not only does it look good, but the wings here can flap out. So, unfortunately, with my thumbs, boy, I can't do much with that. So, the other unfortunate thing is that even if you open it up in real life, these aren't attached to any switch or anything. So, this is just for decoration. So, that's it for them. And let's see. Now for the PlayStation and Xbox One, they get a different ship. This is, I want to say, the default. This is the Zenith, and it comes with a flamethrower, frost barrage, and a shredder, which is a machine gun. You do get Mason Rana, the default pilot. And I opened this, but I did not play any of it. So, because I was waiting to get all the supplies in before I did a video. So you get Starlink, an unopened copy of the game, and another poster. And this, let's see. So this is the mount, and luckily the downside to this, excuse me, the downside to this is that if you have the newer controller with the 3.5 millimeter port, to do voice chat, this blocks it. So, I can see that being a downside. So, but you plug it in, and I guess you lock it down here, and there you go. That's the Xbox version. So, I can't remember if I can play this game without a pilot. So I'm just gonna put this on, and oh, look at that! It fits right on. So the R-Wing, I don't know if the R-Wing will work in the digital Xbox and PlayStation versions. They may come up as another ship, but the bottom wings just get in the way, and boy, is this gonna get heavy. I'm going to say right now, these are pretty, but boy, it's going to be a pain, because I know that a lot of people are not going to enjoy that. There is a digital version. I believe it's $80, and you get everything. So, you'll save money on the digital version, but the downside is that, unless if you're not worried about the toys themselves, you get the digital version, and that's it. You don't get any cool stuff, nothing, nothing. You're just getting a license, of which then, you do something bad or the servers go down. And you want to try to re-download it, good luck. Like I said, if you're watching this 10 years from now, you got the digital version, sorry. So, I'm getting, what is this called again? The Zenith. Try not to break it. I think they like. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, he's fine. Man, that's tough. But, you know, this is the Zenith. Yay. You know what? If you look on the back, what is it? For all you Star Wars fans, what does that remind you of? Wow. This looks so much like a Jedi Starfighter. With the wings out, like from Episode 3. What Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi flew in the beginning of the movie. But, you know, I don't know if Disney will go after them or anything, but I've been wanting to get this out and actually look at it and stuff. So, you know, it's the same thing. The wings will pop off. If it's the same thing as what I played on the Switch, I could have the wings popped off and this thing, you know, still flies because it's hovering. When I was playing it, it was hovering over the ground. And I guess I don't know which side, because the wings look exactly alike. And okay, so the triangles face forward. Okay, so in a later video, and if you haven't seen this, this gets really fun. Because the wings come off, you can add more wings. So here's an example. Now, how awesome is that? Now, of course, you know, the next ones will, you know, be at an angle, but as I do more unboxings, you know, I'll figure out a good way to make this, because I know that there's several people that have made videos of taking the wings and just adding them. I can't confirm that that will work in the game. I'm thinking that they'll only handle one wing, you know, per side, and one weapon per side. So, but, you know, you get the other three, which the other one is a machine gun, so keep that there. Okay, now let's do the spaceships. I won't bother with the PS4 version, since that's the exact same version as what the Xbox One is. You know, just with the PS4. So we'll do the separate ships. Now there are 6 ships available for purchase, and I need to make room. Even though I do have my PlayStation 4 controller, you know, if it clips on the same way as the, yeah, it would clip on down here, and, you know, it's the same idea, just. So if you want to see that, you know, look up on another YouTube video. I don't want to keep rolling for, you know, 5 hours. But on to the ships. So there are 6 ships. There's 8 in total, but for me, physically, I have 9. Because 2 of them are the same. Let's see, 5 and 6. So, yeah. And 2 of them are store exclusives. One is from GameStop and the other is from Target. I had to wait for the Target one. Target is hilarious because on their website, and this is the Scramble, and it comes with a Fury cannon, and the pilot is Levi McRae. Levi McRae you can buy separately for if you don't want to get it directly from Target. But a little backstory with Target. When I picked this out, my location, my closest Target said, "Oh, you can't reserve this. You have to come into the store." Oh, well, I put this in my cart, intended to be in the, for shipping, and they gave me the option and said, "Where do you want to pick it up?" "Oh, I'll pick it up here." "Okay." Previously, they told me I couldn't. But they shouldn't. It took. I ordered that December 30th. Got it on the 12th. Took them 2 weeks when they could have just pulled it off the shelf and said, "Oh, your order's ready." But no. So let's do. Now the exclusives are basically reskins of other versions that. Well, let me do this. Let me do the original. Excuse me for a second. No. Okay, yeah. So this is the one that you can pick up anywhere. This is the Pulse with Volcano Blaster and Chase de Silva. So if you notice the other one from Target, it was a blue one. This one's an all red one. So I hate the idea of having to unbox this, but you know what? I'm gonna have fun with it. Hey. Okay. It didn't break off as bad as I thought. Which means I could still keep it in the inconvenient, stand-up thing. So, let's see. We got a Volcano. And these pieces are fairly tough. This kind of looks like a Gatling gun type thing. You get the pilot with their bushy hair and stuff, and then you get the starship. That's a lot better than. There's also instructions in here. Legal stuff. So that's the ship. And weapons go on here, so they come off on the sides, and we move on. I'll probably take a picture of what the final construction is, because unfortunately some of these ships do not have mirrored sides. So this is the Scramble with Fury Cannon and Levi McRae. This is Target's version. I'll compare the other one because the wings, when I looked at it, are fairly different, though it's in a similar construction. Wow, that came off really nicely. Okay. This one rattles. Don't know why. Oh, side note. The back engine of at least Fox McCloud's ship does light up. So his engine lights up. So that's the. Let's see, what did I say it was? Fury Cannon. So, and all these weapons have different abilities, so, when you swap them out and stuff, in game, you can take down enemies that have certain abilities and, weaknesses and stuff, so, and this is, Levi McRae. You can buy him separately. See, the pilots go for $8 full price. I was able to get them You know, if I bought him separately, I would have been able to get him for $4. All in all the stuff that I bought, I spent with tax $190. So, you know, this is his ship with a monkey. Yay! And kind of, you know, it kind of reminds me of a Red Bull ship. You know, a lot of yellow and red, and you know, this is something that you probably find in, you know, flying around, and you know, ooh, what Red Bull, yeah. But here's the two ships. You'll see that the wings are slightly different. So, but you know, pretty much they're the same. And you know, of course, and that's the weird thing about the you know, exclusives. I hate exclusives, to be honest, because you know they force you to, you know, go to the specific store, and that store does not have to follow the sales for all the other stuff. Luckily, they did. So thank you, Target. Let's see. So I'm gonna get. We're on the second version, the second exclusive, but the common one. This is the Lance with imploder and pilot Hunter Haka. So I guess he's, I want to say, I don't know, kind of reminds me of like Japanese, but we're looking again, you know, very sleek, pointy thing. Let's see. It's the same wings as what you find on the blue one. Interesting, different colors. Yeah, that's interesting. And I'm finding that all I have to do is just pull away, and you know, it comes apart easily. And on the bottom they give you, you know, a legal packet in multiple languages. So let's see. A gold yellow tinted cockpit. Let's see, this is the imploder. So you shoot this and you know they'll get crunched. You have a crystal in the back that, you know, is translucent, so that's kind of cool. Pilot. Just try not to break it. Ooh. I'm wondering if they you know, put these into the machine and then it vacuum packs, you know, the plastic is, they put it into a mold and plastic is wrapped around it rather than them putting it in. So, but here's the ship. That is pretty cool. Let's see. Now, the back wings don't move. No, they don't. It'd be kind of cool if they did. I'm wondering if that's an exclusive with the R wing with the expandable. But yeah, there's nothing else in here that. Yeah, they have a light back here for the engine, so. But yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay, let me clean up. And now we do GameStop's exclusive. This is the Cerebrus with a Shockwave and Razor LeMay. Razor is also, you can purchase her separate. So, you know, that's the exclusive. So it's a green version of the ship. yeah, it has different wings. You can see on the side they're much more pointed. And from what it looks like on the bottom, the weapons are loaded on the bottom. So, shout out to Ubisoft for making this stuff easily removable without damaging the packaging as much as possible. I know some people go, "Oh, you got to keep it in the package for, resale value." If I want to do that, I'll buy another version for cheaper. I'm gonna give you a little backstory. With one reason that you don't see Lego Dimensions or Disney Infinity anymore is because they pertain to one game. This is the same way as Starlink. Unless Ubisoft can really make this expand elsewhere, they've only built these for one particular game. That if that fails, they'll just cancel and, that's it. Same way that Disney did. Only Disney was cool with how they handled it. They sent out a patch that enabled all the content for everybody in the future. So even though you can't get online, you could still play with the characters, and even without the characters. I'm hoping that's what Lego does with their Dimensions stuff. Because for me, if at worst, I have a lot of Legos, and I can build with them. Jeez. Okay, Cerebrus. Wow, this feels kind of heavy. The wings are, make it feel a lot heavier. So you can see that the weapons. Let's see, this is. Sorry. Shockwave. So this is the Shockwave. Looks similar to a flamethrower. Only, no tanks in the back, but, that type of thing. And it goes on the bottom. So, they get put upside down and do it like that. So, oh, and you can swap the wings backwards in the games, so that's another fun thing. So yeah, it's black and gray. The pilot goes in here. Chip to command to the controller is there. And we move on. And that's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I have 6. Now we get to the... I'm going to say weird ones. I'll save the weird one for last. The next one is called the Neptune, and this is with a levitator weapon and Judge. Judge is an alien in the game that, made contact with the human race and stuff, and they're exploring and stuff. So he's a good guy, I hope. I haven't played the game fully through, so no spoilers, please. But this is the Neptune, very big ship. Judge is a very big guy. Let's see, can you see his face? I cannot. And the levitator, I guess, picks him up and throws him down, I guess. You'll notice in the picture, I don't know if this happens in the picture, but you see his cockpit, all those white dots. I don't know if that happens in this version. I'll have to find out. Be kind of cool if it does. Hey, if they have an LED for showing engine lights, Why not for cockpit lights? Okay. So levitator judge on the Neptune. So somehow, for some reason, I guess because he's so big, interesting, he is secured. No, this one's secured. Wow. Okay. Don't know why. I have to actually cut that. Excuse me for a moment. Now I have to find my knife. I know I had it. Ah, here it is. If you notice, you can see the plastic strip across his waist holding him back, and you see a plastic strip, holding down the weapon as well. I guess they're so big that the mold just couldn't hold on to them very well. Well, go figure, because the ship is big, so. And from the side, it looks really neat. Okay, so I'm just going to get my handy-dandy scissors. Scissors? I have a twang? Uh-oh. Okay, there it is. So we'll get the... Here come the judge. Here come the judge. So this is Judge. Big guy. And get, what is it? Levitator. So I don't know. I don't know if this is supposed to do anything, because it feels fairly loose. It feels like it's supposed to flap out. I doubt that it does. I don't think that they would put that much, technology into making these animated. Because you got to figure, Ubisoft has to do this on the cheap. That's a lot better. Wow, this thing's huge. Excuse me. Whew. I would turn on my fan, but then you'd hear it through the microphone. So this is the Neptune, and you can see the pilot, inside. So, and one nice thing about these ships is that they'll even lock you. Yeah, they did for Star Fox, because they would have to with everyone else. Yeah. So this is how. So the pilots can lock into the ships, without being mounted on the controllers. And they make it really hard to get off. Holy crap. I don't want to break him. But, you have what look to be like fluid pipes. There is no LEDs. I can see right through it. Damn. Bummer. Oh well. But I think the 3 engines will light up as well, so that'll be kind of cool. I have to do a video later on of this stuff. And the final one is the Nadir with nullifier weapon and shade. So, Yeah, I opened it before showing you. See, this one has a odd weapon mounting wing. But let's pull them out. I've had these things in the packages for about 2 weeks now, and I've been wanting to make this video just to... Yeah, my hair's all messed up. It's warm. My computer likes to kick out a lot of heat. Let's see, so we have the nullifier, which is a bunch of missiles. And this is Shade, S-H-A-I-D, or Shade. They'll probably announce it, what the guy's name is in the game, so I just haven't gotten there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Put that right there. So, this behemoth, you know, unfortunately, whoever designed thought that, oh, his ship wouldn't be as good at, I mean, come on. It just don't look right. But it has a badass skull on the back. That's really cool. It looks like in the turbine, in between, those will light up. So you get the mount on the side and the mount on the slant. This one is about as heavy as, the Neptune. I mean, these are pretty nice. The unfortunate side is that, this is heavy. Now, try playing the game with this. I think that I don't expect this game to be highly successful. I hope it is, but from a real standpoint, most people probably will not do that. Okay, so that's the ships and pilots that come with the ships. Now, finally, I get to do the remainder pilots and weapons that come with that you can also buy. Weapons come 2 in a pack, and they are $10. So I got it for $5. And then you get 2 extra pilots that aren't ship. Doesn't come with a ship, so I'll do those first. Now, to be honest, I'm not going to unbox these because I don't need them right now because I just don't have the room. But this one is Eli Arborwood. He kind of reminds me of Groot combine Groot and Raiden from Mortal Kombat, and you get Eli Arborwood. So, as you can see, he kind of looks like Scarecrow. I have no idea what species he is. Let's see. Lone marksman whose fast reflexes blast everything in sight. He's a gunslinger. He's compatible with all the other ships, so don't think that that Fox McCloud cannot pilot any of these other ships. And then the other one is Carl Zeon. How can I describe him? He looks like a Triceratops without the horns and mixed with a gorilla. Yeah. But, that's Carl Zeon. He's one of the other good guys. I don't think that they're going to sell the bad guys. These are extra weapons. Like I said, I'm just going to show you. But you have a Freeze Ray Mark II and Iron Fist. So, you can find out what these all these abilities can do on the Ubisoft website. Let's see, freeze ray. So I'm just gonna put it back in the box. Shockwave and Gauss gun. Did I have a shockwave? One second. I'm looking at my other. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, so you get Shockwave, which came with Cerebrus, so you can buy it separate. And let's see, this is the Gauss Gun Mark II. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, so what if I have double weapons? I put that. Shout out to GameStop for sending me the box filled with 6 items of 4 weapons and 2 pilots, and the box fits exactly the same size as what. Okay, so and then we have Hailstorm and Meteor Mark II, so those 2 as well. And there is no editing to this, so. And Crusher and Shredder Mark II. Yeah, I already got Crusher. Yeah. So this is the Crusher. So it comes in a packet by itself, because it came with let's see. I think it came with the Target exclusive, which was way over there, and I'm not gonna get it. But you know what? Let's just look at what it looks like in here. Yeah, I'll give you. This is the PlayStation 4 exclusive, PlayStation version. So you can see how it's mounted on the controller. So, yeah, I don't want to get it out right now. This is totally sealed, so I'm not going to worry about that. So, which is my favorite? Well, I guess the R-Wing. I have to try this on the Xbox One or PlayStation version, because I think that even though it won't come out as the R-Wing in the game, I think it'll come out as the Cerebrus, or the other ship, similar, because they're similar styles, so it'll do it like that. So that's all I have, and I thank you for watching, and please give a like to this video. I would like to start doing more of these videos now, as compared to before. And subscribe to my channel and leave a comment. Please be positive. And otherwise, until then, I'll see you later. Have fun and geek out, everybody. I'll see you later.